Hiya.
Martin Phipps, great to meet you.
Hi.
Must be pleased holding out.
Really pleased. I mean, yeah. As I was explaining, the Ivors are it's not film and TV, basically. It's not that industry, and which is the industry I normally work in. So it's straight music. The music's valued just as music on its own, and not whether it's part of a prestigious show or. So I find it's a real honour, the Ivor. So it's really close to my heart.
War and Peace was a super. I mean, obviously as the Panther, as it were, very enjoyable.
Enjoyed. Great.
Yeah.
Great. Well, that's brilliant because I've had more love for War and Peace than anything I've done, and that's just because it really reached out to people, and it was an absolutely great thing to be part of, and a real chance to connect emotionally with the characters, and that resonated, I think, around the country. So,
I mean, musically, how did you sort of compose, as it were? Was it before this show actually started?
I came on really early, which I really like to try and do these days, and just kind of spend time with it. I hate writing in a rush. I'm slow. It's a painful process. It's often kind of trial and error anyway, and I like to have time with it. So I came on early and wrote while they were still filming. I went out to Latvia, to Riga, and where they were filming, and spent some time with the director, and just talked ideas, and then went home and just wrote while he was still filming. So that was really nice, and that all went straight into the edit. They just used all that music early on. And hardly any temp music, which they often will cut to temp music. So that was that, and I think that really shows off in that it's got clear direction, and it's not a kind of reacting to stuff. It's got its own identity. But I have to say, the vocal was an early idea. The man choir, the all-male choir, and that really paid off. And we found a fantastic choir in Riga who were just brilliant, and that really made it. I just without them it would have been not as good.
For you personally, once you saw the whole thing through, what was the standout moment for yourself?
In the whole series?
Yeah.
For me, there's a cavalry charge in the first episode, which is. I was tossed out whether to show that today or that bit, but they had so much sound effects over the cavalry charge because for me it was the choir, it was the solo voices in the choir, and then it was electronics underneath that, really going for it, and then breaking into this kind of major key song as they were charging, rather than the kind of classic sort of action cue. And that was a real chance to kind of do that sort of situation, but do it slightly differently, and kind of score the emotion of those young men in a charge for the first time in their lives. Obviously shit scared, but also very, very charged up. So that was a great moment. That's a sort of dream to score something like that, and have a director who will let you do something slightly different with it, rather than just do an action cue, pounding drums and building strings. So
well, congratulations, it clearly worked. And new projects that you're working on?
I've just started a Fox Searchlight film called The Aftermath with Keira Knightley and Alex Skarsgård and Jason Clarke, which is looking really positive, actually, really
What's
good.
the brief there?
I don't really know yet. It's very early days. But again, I'm on it early and working closely with the director, and whatever it is, it'll be scoring the central characters, really getting into their minds and their hearts, which is pretty much always the lesson. How I do that, don't know yet.
Excellent. Well, thanks a lot for your time. Enjoy your day. Congratulations again. Thanks a lot.
Thanks. Cheers.
Pleasure. Thanks.